Well, I thought we had a great start first of all, beginning, and then, in the second quarter, we scored like 8 or 9 straight possessions to get back in the game. And then in the second half, we got some runouts and we got some attacks. They were putting 2 on the ball. We threw it to the middle, got it to the weak side. We were able to get some shots. Rue made a couple of big threes. Trevor made a little big three for us. Clock running down. And we just against the 2 on the ball, just got to move it. And I thought we did a pretty good job of that. I think we can always do better. It was White just couldn't catch a great foul line. He just stayed in foul trouble. So be able to win that game, without the White giving us long minutes was a good.
To come back after getting the second quarter and having to wait that.
Well, yeah, we didn't play very well. So, you don't play well. It's one thing if you're playing really well and the other team is just crush. When you don't play well and make mistakes, you feel you can get back in the game. And I thought that the end of the second quarter, we made a 3, got into halftime with a little bit of a lead, and came out and built on that lead in the third quarter again. Helped us out a great deal. And, Brew got hot in the fourth quarter. Like I said, Trev had 10 defensive rebounds, so we did a good job defensively. We can get much better. We had some breakdowns defensively that we have to shore up. And again, 14 offensive rebounds, too many. Tyson Chandler had 8 himself.
Coach, 7 guys in double figures, and then an 8th guy with 8. That doesn't bring a smile to your face to see offensive distribution like that. And then James with 11 assists.
Yeah, they just they put 2 on the ball. James did a nice job of driving. He got the line a bunch. Ended up with 24 points, but he didn't get 24 points on 11 shots. And so he got the line quite a bit. He had 11 assists. And I think that if we can, like I said, get 2 on the ball, get off it, make the next play, which is a drive and normally a kick, and then if there's enough time in the clock, and if we attack early, that can be another drive and kick situation where we can get them scrambling around. James is a handful. He's a tough guy to handle. Demands that a lot of attention out there. When he's doing that, and he gets off the ball and moves it, it helps our offense. And again, I thought that a lot of guys gave us big. I thought Josh had really good minutes up there. I thought Dwight's minutes were really good. I don't know what our plus minus was, but I think Dwight plus minus had been pretty high because when he was up there, we were executing pretty well.
Was this a prime example of the relationship in your mind between pace and ball security? Because you guys ran it pretty well and only had 15 turnovers.
I think we had 11 turnovers at half, I think. And we just had, that's just too many. You can't turn the ball over and give up offensive rebounds. So the second half we only had 2 turnovers. But yeah, we want to run. We want to attack that. We're better when we attack. We got Dwight to go into the post late. We got James getting pick and roll late to break down the defense. But our initial thrust has got to be running. And I thought overall that Jet was able to get some open threes in the break. He was the guy that probably shoved through most open threes in the break. The other guys kind of got there. Brew got his off of the pick and roll, hit the middle, swing, or James driving, sucking in and throwing out. But Jason does a nice job of getting in the break and getting those threes, just finding the open spot and stepping into them. And Jet's always been a big time performer. He makes big shots. I know that people in Houston know that.
Coach, you talked about what you would need from Terrence Jones during this playoff series. What do you think of what you got from him tonight?
I thought Terrence was really good. Terrence had 6 assists. When you're 2 forwards, Trevor and Terrence have 6 assists, and that's big. You get 12 assists from those guys. And again, he played very well, and Dirk made tough shots. Dirk's a world-class player. It has been for years, and it's a tough cover too for a lot of people. And I thought, again, I think we could do some things better defensively. I think offensively, in the zone, we got a little stagnant, tried making home run passes against the zone as opposed to just moving in. But we were fairly solid all night long in a lot of areas. The second quarter we slipped a little bit, but we got our footing back. And we were pretty solid with the ball. We were pretty solid when we turned it over. Like to have us rebound a little bit better. But I thought there was a lot of good things in the game. But it's one game, you know, Tuesday night, it all starts over again.
Coach, the play at Capella, unfortunately, we're forced to go to him early on, and for a guy who has not played a lot in the NBA, it seemed like the stage was not too big for him.
Clint's a wonderful kid. I mean, I really like him. He's a fun guy to work with. He plays hard, he practices hard. I don't think Clint is worried about anything. He's just out there playing. He's just one of those kids who's he's really disciplined. He works extremely hard, and you know, wonderful kid to be around. And you know, he just gives you confidence in him because of his approach. He's going to do what you ask him to do. He's going to do it as well as he can. Not much seems to bother him. I mean, I'm with you. I was kind of wondering how that whole moment was going to be for him, but Clint just went out there and played. I was happy for him and proud of him. I mean, he had to play probably a little more than I expected. I kind of wanted to give him spot minutes for Dwight, but he ended up having to play more extended minutes. And Josh, I thought Josh came in, and Josh did a nice job defensively on Dirk and did some good stuff for us. So, you know, our bench was huge for us between Josh and Clint, Pablo and Corey. They all played really well.
Last question.
Kevin, aside from the kid playing, you get a sense of your experience out there and the guys that don't seem to panic. You got a lot of guys who are playing with you for the first time in the playoffs, but they've got a lot of playoff experience. Did you sense
I
that
thought Brew
tonight?
was kind of Brew just was trying to get his motor going for a while. You know, Brew had 0 rebounds, which is unusual for him. He's usually running stuff down, and needed him to get going. And then he made a couple big threes, and he just kept fighting and did a really good job. So yeah, but you know, Trev's a tough guy. Brew's been through the wars. Josh has played in a lot of big games. Bob has played in a million big games between Argentina and all the championships he played in over in Europe. Everybody knows Jet's a big game player. So yeah, you have confidence in those guys. That's why I said I wasn't that concerned. Even in the second quarter, I did like our defense, and I thought that we didn't move the ball in the offense, but I never felt it was kind of getting away from us. Is Ryan from Bad Insights News here?
Yeah, question. We all hate Chandler Clarkson, safe to say. He had a really bad haircut. I
gotta go on now. All right, that decides news is not gonna make comment for me.